What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Joe, the Juggernaut, Joyce. Get this. Bone crusher. Joe Joyce has bones 5 times stronger than the average human, giving him a huge edge over Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Joe Joyce already established an advantage over his heavyweight rivals, with 5 times the average human bone density. Joyce announced himself further to the blue ribbon division by becoming the first man to stop Joseph Parker. It was a career best win, which Tyson Fury watched from ringside, and Anthony Joshua is sure to have taken notice. Parker, 30, landed some massive shots during the Manchester Thriller, but Joyce, 37, just walked through them. But it's no wonder the 2016 Olympian has such an iron chin because of his strong bones. He told BT Carl Frampton, he said, "I did a test in Middlesex at the Saracens ground, and all the rugby players had the same test in the DEXA scan. And the next highest was like times 3, but I was like times 5. Joyce admitted he does not want to rely on his granite chin for too long, despite being a lethal weapon. He said, "I would prefer not to get hit. Yeah, it helps if I do get hit, but I can keep moving forward." Joyce's sparring partner, Johnny Fisher, has witnessed firsthand how strong Joyce's chin is. He said that Joyce is very, very special, unique individual. And I've seen him sparring in Vegas, getting left hook after left hook after left hook. Someone landed 4 left hooks on Joe Joyce's chin, and he didn't even move. Joyce's win earned him the WBO interim title, guaranteeing him a mandatory spot with Alexander Usyk. Let me counterpunch. When I think about thick skulls, I think of Julius Cesar Chavez. They did a similar test on him back in the 90s, and they wondered, like, how could he take the amount of punches that he took? Well, he took those punches simply because he had more heavier bones. You know, they said his jaw structure was a lot thicker. That's why he could take shots like he did. You know, and I think about the Oscar De La Hoya stoppages. They were stoppages. They weren't knockouts, okay? And that's what I think of. Now you have Joe Joyce. I feel that some people are just designed to fight. I think him having heavy bones like that, I would hate for him to be behind a desk typing. You know what I mean? As as an administrative assistant or whatever, customer service. You know, he is in the right division. And I do like his take on not wanting to get hit, because a lot of times people rely too much on certain things. And when that one thing they rely on goes away, it's all she wrote. So it's a good thing. And me hearing him sparring or whatever, him taking left hook after left hook, you know, it could, you know, him saying he doesn't want to get hit. That's funny because he does. And I suggest if Joe Joyce doesn't want to be hit, I think he should really work on his defense a lot more. You know, so it's easy for a person to say, well, you know, I would prefer not to get hit. But then we see you getting hit. It's almost like, do you really? Because, you know, you're taking shot after shot after shot. But to be fair, though, I remember when he did fight Daniel Dubois, and Daniel Dubois was hitting him with some pretty good shots, but he wouldn't hit him with everything, you know. And I think that was the whole gist of Joe Joyce. You know, he could take what he could take, but then, you know, you'd see him trying to, you know, bob and weave and avoid those shots, you know. And I feel that Joe Joyce, though, having that type of bone density will definitely help him, because it's almost like when Joseph Parker would hit him with a good shot, Joe Joyce would hit him back. And he was almost trading shots, like, look, I can take your punch, but I'm going to hit you back, you know, in a similar fashion or equal or heavier value, you know, of the punch. So it was very good to see, and you could see how he could use that as an advantage. I just don't see how he wouldn't, because I see he does, you know. And the caution, though, yeah, they've did the test, they've done this, they've done that. I think the more he fights someone, I think the more fighters he gets in there with, that chin will be checked. Telling somebody something like that is just giving someone a challenge to crack that chin to see where their punch and what their punch does to Joyce. But that is a surprise to hear Joyce with this bone density. It explains a lot, because he just eats these shots and you're like, dude, what? So it is something definitely that a definite explanation on how the hell he's hitting or getting hit with all these shots, and he's damn near not even flinching. So, it's a dangerous thing, and it could be an intimidating thing to hear someone says my bone density is 5 pounds, 5 times, So that's like a damn superpower. But of course, he's the juggernaut. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joyce's bone density. 5 times stronger than the average human. Is he human? You tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.